Angrynomics is what happens when the economy becomes a rigged game. People are not stupid. Their own life experiences tell them that they're working harder for less and less, and in increasingly precarious times. Meanwhile, they're told by those who have done the best that on average, we have all never been richer. The problem is, no one lives on an average. If Jeff Bezos walked into a bar, on average, everyone in the bar would now be a billionaire, except that they're not. In fact, unlike most of us, those that have done well over the past 20 years, the top 20% of the population, have done astonishingly well. And they are not shy about telling everyone else how we should live and what we should value. Their values included endless wars and bountiful bailouts for their investments, all the while telling you that there was never enough money for what you cared about. Indeed, the decade from 2008 to 2018 was basically socialism for the rich and capitalism for the poor, a policy combination that COVID-19 has exacerbated. In response, people first grew apathetic and withdrew from politics. But after a while, they started to get angry. The rise of populist politics was one version of this anger, as were the citizens' revolts seen in France's Yellow Jackets, Spain's Indignados, Hong Kong's democracy protesters, in the anti-racism protests seen worldwide, and in the COVID-19 lockdown protests. Anger over the economy takes several forms. There is public anger, which we see in the form of claims to moral outrage. There is tribal anger, which politicians weaponize for their own end. There's private anger too, generated by the ways that our bodies and minds are increasingly stressed out by what the economy demands of us, especially as we get older and become more vulnerable to technological change. All of which is exacerbated by the lack of any effective counterbalance to the dictates of the market. You're increasingly told to embrace risk, but someone else always seems to be making off with the rewards that go with it. If this version of the world sounds like yours, you should read Angrynomics. It's for you. It's written as a dialogue since you're a part of the conversation, and it develops bold solutions that cut across tired political lines. The point is to listen to the legitimate expression of their anger, learn from it, and build a less angry world. That's how anger becomes opportunity.